Hello everyone, my name is Nuha Salima from D3 Informatic Engineering with ID student number 23-15067. In this video, I'm going to explain two important grammar topics, which are adverb clause and adjective clause. I will explain what they are, how they work, and I will also show some examples that are easy to understand. What is an adverb clause? An adverb clause is a group of words that has both a subject and a verb, but it cannot stand alone as a complete sentence. It needs a main clause to complete its meaning. The function of an adverb clause is to give additional information about a verb. It usually answers questions like when something happens, why it happens, under what condition it happens, or how it happens. For example, in the sentence, I stayed awake because my phone kept ringing. The adverb clause is because my phone kept ringing. This part explains the reason why I stayed awake, so it acts like an adverb. Without the main clause, the adverb clause cannot stand independently. Now I will explain the difference between several sub under sub subordinating conjunctions that are often considered confusing. First, look at the difference between after and once or as soon as. And the conjunction after is used when one action happens later than another action. For instance, For instance, in the sentence, after I washed the dishes, I went for a walk. The action of going for a walk happens later. Meanwhile, once or as soon as describes something that happens immediately after another action. For example, as soon as the meeting ends, everyone leave the room. In this case, people leave immediately after the meeting ended. So after saw a delay, while once or as soon as saw immediate action. Next, we have when and whenever. The word when is used for a specific moment or a one-time event, such as is in the sentence, I will call you when I finish my assessment. On the other hand, whenever refers to repeated or habitual action, such as in the sentence, whenever I feel stressed, I listen to music. The key difference is that when is used for one specific time, and whenever is used for action that occur repeatedly. That's Eh, Then let's compare when and by the time. The conjunction when tells you the moment something happens, like in turn off the stove when the water starts boiling. Meanwhile, by the time suggests that something has already happened before another event takes place. In the sentence, by the time we reached in the cinema, the had already started. The movie began earlier before we arrived. So, when refer to a specific moment, while by the time show that one action finished before another began. Now let's move to the difference between because and know that. The word because is used to show a general reason. For example, she stayed home because she was not feeling well. In contrast, know that is used to show a reason that becomes true due to a new situation. For example, now that the exam is over, we can relax. So the difference is that because give a normal reason, while no that give a reason based on a reason change in the situation. Finally, we have even though and even if. The conjunction even though is used for a real and factual condition. For example, even though the waiter was hot, he wore a jacket. Meanwhile, even if is used for a possible or imaginary situation. For example, I will support you even if you make a mistake. So, even though talks about fact, while even if talk about possibility. Now, let's continue with adjective clause. An adjective clause is a group of words that has a subject and a verb and function to describe a noun. It works just like an adjective because it adds more information about a person, a thing, a place, or an idea. For example, in the sentence, the girl who sits beside me is very friendly. The adjective clause is who sits beside me. This clause describes the noun the girl. Without this clause, we would not know which girl we are talking about. Adjective clause usually begin with relative pronoun or relative adverb. Relative pronoun include who, which is used for people as the subject of a clause, whom, which is used for people as the object of a verb, which is used for animals or things, that, which can be used for both people and things, and whose, which show possession. And relative adverb include where, which refer to a place, when, which refer to a time, and why, which refer to a reason. Here are examples of each one. For number one, the athlete who won the race trained very hard. Number two, the professor whom we met yesterday explained everything clearly. Number three, the cake which my sister made tastes amazing. The number four, the headphones that I bought last week are already broken. Number five, the child whose toy was lost started crying. The number six, this is the restaurant where we celebrated your birthday. Number 7. I remember the year when we graduated from high school. Number 8. That is the reason why he transferred to another school. Adjective clause can be divided into essential or non-essential clause. An essential clause is necessary because it identifies exactly which person or thing we are talking about. Without this clause, the meaning of the sentence becomes unclear, and essential clause do not use commas. For example, in the sentence, students who study consistently usually get better grades. The class who study consistently is essential because it identifies which group of student we mean. Another example is the sauce that I ordered online finally arrived. A non-essential clause, on the other hand, only give extra or information. If we remove it, the main idea of the sentence still remain clear. Non-essential clause always use comments. For example, my aunt Wolf in Singapore is visiting us next month. Another example is the Eiffel Tower, which is location in Paris, attract millions of tourists. The extra information can be removed without changing the main meaning. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope this explanation help you understand adverb clause and adjective clause more easily. Okay, thank you.